Justice for you and me. Give me liberty, give me death. Give me liberty, give me death. Yes, I am BACK. I wasn't done. I was not done. I had something more to say. Let me ask you all something. How many of you all out there are GDs and BDs, folks, or Crips? How many out there? How many of you all are drug dealers and you reverend the big drug dealers, the big ballers, the big rollers? Anybody out there? You have people, gang members, grown men here in Chicago and nationwide. This here is a nationwide thing I'm about to tell you. It's just not here in Chicago. You even have grown men on the internet. I heard one brother by the name of Rashad Jamal. He said, and he's from Chicago, he's a very positive brother, great energy, but he said something that sparked a conversation with myself and other young gang members. Yes, gang members. I talk to gang members all the time. Somebody has to save them. Somebody has to talk some sense into them in these despairing times. Rashad Jamal, and as I said, many other grown men across America say, free Larry Hoover. Free Larry Hoover. Half of the people who say free Larry Hoover have never even met Larry Hoover. And in fact about it, before Larry Hoover is who he is now, he was a black stone. Yeah. Did you know that? Larry Hoover was a black stone before he flipped. Needless to say, you have these young black men across America, gang members, drug dealers, free Larry Hoover, free Big Meech. Big Meech from Detroit, whose net worth is estimated over $100 million this day. And he's in prison, in the federal prison, and they reduced his sentence to 3 years, something like that. I know that he should be eligible for parole in 2028 versus serving a 30-year sentence. How did that happen? But these are the men that you cry, fight, scream, yell, kill over for, whom you never met. Give you liberty or give you death? Did Larry Hoover give you liberty or did he give you death? Did Big Meech give you liberty or did he give you death? I think y'all didn't hear me. I don't think y'all heard me. And by the way, the artist that you hear is King Gutter from Wisconsin. Did Larry Hoover give you liberty or did he give you death? I gotta pause this. For those of you who don't know who Larry Hoover is, let me show him to you. That's Larry Hoover. I don't know the man personally, but I do know the mess that he made in these streets. Okay? This man right here have mothers crying all the time. This man right here. I don't know him personally, but I know what he's done in the streets. He left a whole bunch of evidence behind. Huh? This is the guy who turned your child into a gangbanger. This is the guy who turned your child into a shooter, a drug dealer. Same guy who did what? He probably helped, put money on your table by selling drugs. He probably helped do that. But at the same token, he was destroying the very place that you live. Larry Hoover. Now, he's changed since he's been in prison. Okay? But they're not letting him out. You can, free Hoover all you want. They're not letting him out. Now, if they let him out, imagine what's going to happen in the streets again. Murders, drugs, extortion, racketeering, robbery, killing your kids. Killing your kids. Yeah, they got right there. Larry Hoover. Now, I talk to these gang members all the time. And some of them got upset, but after they continued to hear my conversation that I had with them, here, I'm not done. I'm not done. Who's the next one on the list here? Big Meech, federal prison, the drug lord, Black Mafia family, right? What did he do? He destroyed your community. He destroyed your neighborhood with drugs. That's what he did. He killed people. People that looked like him, that lived that life. But yet and still, he filled your community with crack. I'm sure you all seen the movie, the special on HBO. I'm sure you've seen that. Yeah, they got right there. Estimated worth $100 million. He's so gangster for death, they even made a movie out of him, a series. Get that. Now imagine Hoover and this guy together. Huh? Now I'm going to show you the sad part about what I'm saying to you. This is really going to make you sad. Has anybody ever heard of Russel Maroon Shoatz? Has anybody ever heard of him? Black man, young black man. You ever heard of him? Russel Maroon Shoatz, former Black Panther, who spent how many years in prison? 49 years in prison and spent over 20 years in confinement. They released him from prison in what, December? 52 days after he got out of prison, he died. He died in December. So 52 days before December of 2021, yeah, he got released and he died 52 days after. Now, why was he in prison? You see, why was he in prison? He wasn't in prison for selling drugs. He wasn't in prison for gang banging. He was in prison trying to give you some liberation, trying to show you what it's like to be a black man. Trying to show you liberty or death. Liberty or death. But you didn't cheer or charm or chant for him to get out. Hell, he was part of a program that helped fed your children. He was for protecting black women. He was for protecting you. But didn't nobody cheer for him to get out. You see? Who we got next on the list? We got Geronimo Pratt. Anybody heard of Geronimo Pratt? Yeah. Another former Black Panther who spent 27 years in prison and then was exonerated for a murder he didn't do. But they put him away. Why? For liberty or death. Give me liberty or give me death. He helped feed your children. Yeah, him too. He helped feed your children. He helped to try to make you to be a black man. He tried to show you how to be a black man and what it meant to stand up and defend yourself. 27 years defending you, your mama, your sister, your cousin. Yeah, that man right there. But you don't see them young guys that was back then saying, free Geronimo Pratt. Huh? Black History Month, you all. Who we got next up on the list? We got Jalil Muntakim from New York. He just got out last year after doing 50 years. 50 years. Former Black Panther for killing some cops. So they say. For the liberation, give me liberty or give me death. He helped feed your kids too. He helped to show you what it's like to be a black man, a real black man. Even if he had cost him his life, he tried to show you what that was like. Yeah, Jalil Muntakim from Harlem. From Harlem, 50 years. Didn't nobody chant and scream, buck, kick, set him free. You don't hear gangbangers talking about set him free when he was in. No, you didn't have drug dealers talking about set him free when he was in. Another guy here. Another God. Yes, Romaine Fitzgerald. Another former Black Panther. Another former Black Panther who helped to do what? Feed your kids. To protect you. To show you what it's like to be a black man. To stand up for yourself. Give me liberty or give me death. And these men put their lives on the line. Many died. Fred Hampton, Bunch Carter, huh? Mark Clark, huh? Others got ran away. Eldridge Cleaver, huh? Bobby Seals became a congressman, senator for Illinois, huh? Catherine Cleaver, huh? Angela Davis, huh? Tupac's mama, Assata Shakur, huh? But you all didn't chant, didn't yell, didn't buck or kick while they were in. He did 51 years. Look. Romaine Fitzgerald, 51 years in the joint. For you, for a cause that was for black people. Right? 50 years. Where was Larry Hoover at when they were doing that? Where was Larry Hoover? He was trying to make you folks, no disrespect. I go and talk to these guys every day, but this is the conversation. And they had to think about that. Mo, you say you never met those men either. Nope. But I would have rather cheered for the 4 latter than the first 2, okay? I'm just saying. Do you see how we, as black men, young black women, do you see how your mind has been maladjusted? Do you see how self-hatred can make your mind think in reverse? You would say free the drug dealers and the killers who gave you death versus those who tried to give you life and fed your children, mind you. Where are their movies at? Where are their HBO specials at? Where are their Netflix specials at? You say, well, Mo, they did something on the Black Panthers already. They did like 2 movies on them already. Okay, well, they left a whole lot out. Just like, the BMF series they got going on, I'm sure they left some things out. But look at the impact of that. I'm just saying. It is sad to see the condition of young black men. It's even worse when you try to talk to some, because some will tell you to really just step the fuck on. And some of those that's with them that tell you to get the fuck on, you have some that's with them that like, hey, chill out. That's what the OG got to say. And I'm not talking about old gangster. I'm talking about old guy, even though I am an old gangster. Yes, I am. I earned that. Not in a bad way. I'm the OG that's calling GDs, Stones, BDs, Lords, foes together for a cause. Not to kill one another, but to stop killing each other. Maybe that's why I get my G pass everywhere I go. I don't be strapped. Even if I was, I wouldn't tell you, but people that's with me, they most definitely be strapped. It's sad. Free Larry Hoover. But not Romaine Chip Fitzgerald. Free Larry Hoover over Romaine Chip Fitzgerald. He's out right now. He did 50 years. And if you really want to look at it, they lock you up for the rest of your life for selling drugs and killing your people and disrespecting your people, traumatizing your people. They lock you up for that after they finish using you. And over here, they lock you up and chain you away if you stand up for your people. If you show young black men what it's like to be a real black man, they send you away for that too. Bring up charges and allegations against you to smear your name, put you in jail, lock you away. And they will forget about you. Just like they forgot about them. You understand what I'm saying? We are in a horrible condition, black people. I'm not telling you nothing that you don't already know. However, would you prefer liberty or would you prefer death? Would you prefer liberty or would you prefer death? Is the question for the night. If you want those two to come home, you're entitled to your opinion, and I respect that. And I respect them, but I don't respect what they did. They could have used that power that they had in another way. Not for our destructiveness, but for our upliftment and growing in a vertical manner. But they used that power and was allowed by the government to do it until they wanted it to stop. Until their agenda was done. Where's your liberty? Huh? Why you can't find no peace? Justice, none. Only thing I see. Give me liberty, give me death. Give me liberty, give me death. Yeah. So I guess if you're a famous entertainer or a rap artist went to prison, would you buck and kick to free them? Would you buck and kick to free Lil Durk? Would you buck and kick to free any of those? Drake? Yeah. Kodak Black? Would you buck and kick and say free them? Bobby Shmurda? Would you buck and kick for them to be free? Put that in your Rolodex, you all. It's your brother, the MOSHOW Chicago. If you haven't done so already, press the subscribe button and share the video. Share the video. It's Black History Month, you all. Peace out.